Um,
You're live. Hello.
Hello. Am I alive? Am I alive? Yes, I am alive. Because you are alive. This is the most serious game of all times. It's called Serious Sam. It's called that because it has a bomb, and everything that has a bomb is actually pretty serious. This is going to be a very fun run. As you can see, we came today very professional, very professionally. Hekathon can afford with Hekathon can afford their runners some good recording stuff. So
No, we can. We can. Don't tell everybody.
so yeah, don't tell everybody that everybody should root for Team Juan, not the known names for Team Carl. These are bad. Alright, so because we can't let that body hit the floor, we gotta do something else. So let's pretend we don't know anything about the game. We haven't played it. This goes off because I'm gonna be playing badly. I haven't played this game for a while. I didn't have enough time to prepare because reasons, but nobody cares about reasons. So anyway, so if you won't be screaming, I'm gonna ban someone by not playing the tourist difficulty, because this is a baby difficulty. Easy difficulty is even babier than tourist. So we're gonna play on normal. We don't play on hard or serious because serious is not actually serious, it's just a baby difficulty but in backwards. So we're gonna play normal, the best difficulty in the game. Normal allows you to do some rocket boosting, rocket jumps, and all the fun stuff that has in the game, while the tourist has just like some walkthroughs and the most runs. We don't care about the good runs, we care about having an arbitrary time on the leaderboard so we can brag about it. So let's not start the run. So I guess 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, we're ready for battle. So Series Sam in general is one of these little games that say that most of the people play when they were young, they didn't have anything to play with, and this funny little game kind of came across the stores and we just bought it because it looked cool. Like, there's a guy with a minigun, what did you expect? So it turns out this game is actually pretty solid both as a casual game and as a speedrun. As a speedrun, we're gonna be using a various amounts of random stuff that's not considered cheating, like safe scamming, because safe scamming is actually fine, and most of the stuff we're gonna be doing is gliding out of bounds. Regarding out of bounds stuff, most of the stuff in the game is being done by using the rocket jump, and rocket jumping can give you a lot of height if done correctly. Because rocket jumping in this game is pretty primitive as well with the overall movement, we can do this by just gliding outside of the bounds, and we can enjoy the absolute beauty of this game and this run. Around half the round will be done in a similar fashion. We'll be going out of bounds, and then we're going to be gliding to the end trigger. There's a few categories. I think it's called, I don't know how it's called, I don't try anything but this category. Has a different requirements on how you pretty much play this round in the category, but most of the times we're going to be either using rocket jumps or going to be using a few other tricks to make sure we kind of end up out of bounds, and we'll just hit the end trigger. Some might have you said, well, Mecha, you're not playing the game, how can you call this a speedrun? Well, you see, if we wouldn't be running, and if we wouldn't be running certain games in a certain style, we wouldn't be getting discussions about what's true or not. So, for example, there's a trigger. Congratulations, we just jumped over it. This door should have been going down, but nobody cares about it. Should the yellow guy, because yellow guy is bad. Should this yellow guy with a slight delay, because we don't want to be getting oops, we don't want to be failing this jump like ever. But again, as I said, some rocket jumps in this game require a little bit more time. Some rocket jumps require less time than needed. So this is how we're gonna end up just getting all the jumps first try, because, well, I don't know. It's pretty primitive, along with the movement of this game. It doesn't matter what kind of plot there is. Nobody cares about plot in speedruns as well. With the rest of stuff, all we care about mechanics. And mechanically, this game is pretty simple. You hold forward. This is kind of obvious. You hold forward, you win. You hit some triggers by doing rocket jumps, so this is good. And this is how the run's going. Like, the only possible movement technique there is in the run is just is that you jump on the angle thingies, and you get good stuff. Alright, so this is kind of tricky. We gotta delay our jump as fast as possible, and by doing this, we are able to get all the way here. So here's the trick. Because we don't have anything to do, how about we do something? So here are my two arms. You can't see anything. Sam, please look up. Forward. Forward. Now let's discuss the interesting part about this game. So you can see there is something on top of us. If I would have guessed, that's something called weather. So weather in some weird city is, I don't know, it's pretty brown and a little bit weird, that's what I can say. So most of the times when we're gonna be like watching at the top, we'll be seeing all the interesting things at the sky. But it's not what we'll be doing today, because again, this is supposed to be a semi-serious speedrun, so let's quit the fun stuff. Alright, so as I said earlier, we'll be managing our HP and our ammo in a way that we need to hit certain triggers, in a way that we need to hit certain, let's say, requirements to get past certain things, and overall we'll be demonstrating how destructive speedrunning works in a straightforward game like this. Can I hit the trigger? Thanks. So some triggers in this game, as you can see, they have a weird teleportation thingy, so if you hit them from a specific angle and just reach them, you'll be able to... That's slow? No, that's actually fine. So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of sliding here. So this slide in particular has two triggers colliding with each other, and if you'll go just in a very specific angle to hit both of the triggers at the same time, well, roughly the same time between the cycles where the code kind of tries to push you down, you'll be able to slide past and ignore everything. I mean, this run in this game, even though it's simple, there is barely any movement and all that, it's probably offers one of the easiest ways to approach speedruns as a whole. So this is probably one of the first levels that's actually pretty hard to perform, because here we're going to be introduced to the concept of bull riding. So bull riding, in a way, is a movement technique that allows us to get boosts from balls, and hopefully we won't be getting hit by these. So, I mean, we will be hit like this, as you can see, but we won't be receiving any damage, as you can see right now. Actual cheating, oh my god. Getting hit but not getting damage. So here's the long, that's bad. I'm gonna save scum a little bit, because I can't play the game normally. Wrong angle. Okay, can I wanna... Okay, this works. So I wanted one of the bulls to manipulate to just not do a rocket wall. So here's the door, but in reality it's not the door, it's just some obstacle that kind of allows us to do something like this. Oh, what the heck? Alright. So here we're gonna jump across one big trigger, and we're gonna dodge the laser from behind. We have a few sound cues to do that, and because we actually know how to play the game and we do not pretend we are speedrunning, boom. We'll be clearing the entirety of this room. So these spawns are pretty... Oh my... So this is all predetermined, it's hard set, there is no randomness and all that. And this is probably one of the most defining features of this game and this run in particular. There's virtually zero RNG involved. Even though there is, again, no movement, no anything, there is a lot of aspects of management being here hidden in the run. And most of the times when we'll be talking about the management, we'll be talking exactly about these segments. So for the next segment, I want to have as much health as possible, but not below 100, so around like 80 would be fine. And this would allow us to quickly get some health here, because there is a secret passage that allows us to skip a little bit part of the level. And here we're gonna be shooting some dangerous fish. We'll do a little manip here. Touch the button. I can't see anything. Don't like when this happens. Okay, now we are going to boost ourselves from the water. And boosts from the water, as you can see, they deal a lot more damage, but they also launch the character much more higher. So by launching ourselves a little bit higher, we are able to adjust our position extremely quick in a very interesting manner. Just want to get rid of these enemies because these enemies are bad. Okay, and now we're gonna do something really strange. We're gonna save. We're gonna shoot. No, can I shoot you twice? Then we're gonna bait the fish to boost us forward. Then we're gonna do the same, and now we're at near the end of the level. So then I wanna grab a little bit of health because I don't have enough, and it would have been perfect if this fish would have been acting. Come on, one more boost, one more. Come on. Oh, thank you. Alright, so as you might have already noticed, the surround features a lot of interesting small movement stuff. So in example here, we're gonna try to make fish to boost us somewhere in a different. I'm gonna get I'm getting double damaged by the fish, and this is not something good. Alright, we're not getting it. So the idea was to get double damage boost from the fish, and this will allow us to get a lot of height. And by definition, we'll be able to get an actual lot of speed. By getting a lot of speed, we'll be able to transfer the speed into more speed by jumping and conserving momentum, and this will allow us to get to the certain point even faster. Alright, this is Metropolis, one of the levels that features an arena. These are prevalent in this game, so let me kind of explain what arena means. So arena means a certain room with a certain amount of enemies that are spawning either one by one or in waves, in groups, and until you kill the very final enemy of that very group, you won't be able to proceed. In this run, we have to deal with 3 arenas, and well, you'll be see what's going to happen. So as of now, you can enjoy the beautiful houses there are, and we'll be going back in bounds, like right now. So we are going to quickly kill these little green lads because these are evil. Then we're gonna grab a minigun. By grabbing a minigun, we are going to spawn a ball. The big ball at the left side. But you don't really care about him. Where are you? What we care about though is the enemy at the very far side there. So we're gonna kill him. I'm gonna explain why a little bit later. As of now, just remember that there is a ball on the right, there is arena in front of us, and we have 82 health. So 82 health is just enough to do a little damage boost here, because damage boost is faster than just moving. And we'll be grabbing back some health here. Not just health, but some armor. We need some armor, and because this is the arena and grabbing either of these activates it, we are gonna clear this arena. But not in a sense that we're gonna be killing enemies. I mean, killing enemies, wow, that's so not speedrunish. Wow, imagine. So we'll be going back to the bowl. But because this ball is still kind of going somewhere, some places and all that, we're gonna try to manipulate the ball into giving us what we need. And what we need is, a little bit of movement. So you saw bull riding a little bit earlier, how about I introduce you a little bit more concepts to this beautiful run? A little bit to the right. A little bit later, please. A little bit. Nice. So, this is a technique that's very similar to... That's very similar to the bull riding, but instead of just jumping across a certain, let's say, length that we get by combining the momentum that we get from the ball, we can instead redirect that momentum into the upward momentum, which gives us the PhD in physics. Trust me, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Definitely, I have no idea what speedrunning means. So, because we've just grabbed a secret, you might have been wondering, well, Mecha, you've just activated an arena. Why are you not killing enemies in the arena? Well, you see, my little comrade. Arenas have there are two types of the arenas. The one type of the arena that spawns all the enemies at the same time, so you have to clear all of them at the same time, or like, let's say, roughly. And there is arenas that spawns the enemies one by one. So, you know what's coming, right? You know that the little... So, I'm gonna set the fight up here a little, and you have to prepare to scream "ah" as loud as possible, otherwise I'm gonna ban.
Yo, Mecha, there's a dono just for you.
Yeah.
Donation by a time-traveling DMC4 runner, donating $3. Long-time viewer, first-time donator. Please buy this guy an OBS license. They come really cheap in 5344. Just, this is a year, by the way. It's 5,344. Just 8,000 bullets that I'm donating, which is about $3 in your time zone equivalent. Also, please comment DMC in Spanglish. My donation goes to that. Thank you. We are buying Mecha a license. Don't worry.
Good, good, good. Alright, so, let's talk about the weapons in this game a little. So, as you can see, there are a few types of weapons. There are hitscan weapons, the one that require us to just hit the enemy in the crosshair. And there are projectile weapons. This concept might be obvious to some, but I thought that it's still worth just explaining. So, for these enemies, these are harpies. We wanna combine both hitscan and the projectile weapons to clear them up as fast as possible. Because this is the arena that that's very important for everyone. The spawn, I think? Yeah, it should be, yeah. Alright, so, minigun is the hitscan weapon. As you can see, I don't even have to hit those harpies at the same time. So we kind of conserve the ammo on our minigun to hit these harpies point blank, and our damage kind of never scales, because, well, again, serious Sam games, who cares? So here we get a little bit more health, and by getting health we activate all those bulls. We're gonna play some fun games, you know, boom. And we wanna kill all of these before the next wave of the bulls spawn. 1, 2, I think it's the second one. Alright, we're gonna stand at and stare at the legs of this beautiful Egyptian guy, and we're gonna aim at a little bit to the upward side of this fence. Straight to the left. Strike.
Now that's a lot of bull.
Alright. So the next part of this run is kind of interesting. So we're gonna releasing a ball to this guy, and then we're gonna use a little bit of projectiles that everyone loves and enjoys to quickly clear the rest of the enemies in this section. So then we're gonna set ourselves up into the third column, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and we're gonna stare at this guy's legs. Holy shit, he's insane. Alright. Here's the quick little setup. That's bull. That's good. Now we're gonna come a little bit forward and drop a little bit of cool stuff on this side. Oi, I missed. Doesn't really matter. We should be enough. Alright, we're gonna be staying 1, 2... Oh my... I screwed up a little, but we're still gonna be fine. I think. Alright, so we're gonna stand at the middle. I guess actually would work. And we're gonna aim a little bit to the up again, because we're gonna be hitting skeletons from 2 sides right now. We're gonna be saving a little bit. Nice. That's a nearly flawless arena. Alright, now we gotta walk a little. So, and here we kind of can get deeper into a certain element of the speedrun that I've tried to explain earlier, but it's probably the time I'll get a little bit in depth with it. So, I think this run is really, I won't say interesting because it's kind of straightforward, and I'm not really a fan of straightforward runs. I'm a fan of more in-depth, mechanically insane runs. But this run's introduced a lot of health management and ammo management. And this is 2 things are extremely important long term, because in this place in particular, we're gonna be managing a lot of health and a lot of armor. So to do that, we gotta make sure that those bulls won't hit us in a way that we do not need them to do. This I did not like, and I'm not really willing to deal with this. Alright, so instead we're gonna be trying to jump away, and hopefully we'll be able to force bulls. Might not have enough HP now. We're gonna be taking... wait a second. This might just... this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. How do I manage this? I don't... So I have... No. Wait. Oh my... Alright. Let's try to do it the other way around. I need a boost! That was really close. Alright, whatever. No, wait. This... No. Quick. This... I need to get launched by the bull and not lose a lot of health like this. This jump is one of the hardest jumps in the entire game, not because of the height requirement you have here, but because you gotta save a lot of health. Because sure, there is an armor, but armor effectively reduces your jump height from the rocket jump. I need to shoot one more. Alright. So, why is that? This happens because after this jump we'll be having a really low amount of health. So now I pretty much have an option select. I can spend like 2 minutes, maybe more, maybe less, don't really matter, to try to get across this door. But the thing is, I need to boost myself in a very certain way. Knowing my health and knowing my aim is bad because I don't play these kind of games a lot of time. I'm gonna be taking the backup route that requires you to go all the way to this corner. This is slow, it loses like 20 seconds, but again, who cares? I mean, I do. And then we're gonna go back to this door. There's a concept I haven't really explained yet, is the concept of just boosting into the doors. You see, most of the triggers in this game in particular, are located behind the closed doors, but you can boost yourself up backwards into these little doors. Those bad. Too far. Middle. Okay, this will work. This is inconsistent, like... This trick is one of the reasons most of the runs die on semi-world record bases. Nice, finally. So the idea is that you gotta hit the wall trigger at the same time where you still have the backwards momentum. So you kinda get get clipped into the wall. I would really appreciate if you would stay and jump. Thank you. Alright, so we are getting pushed backwards, and we gotta conserve this momentum for no unknown reason. And the only way you can conserve momentum is not when we are getting that little height over here, but when we are losing it. So by getting downwards impulse momentum by gravity plus the rocket jump that we've done, we are able to just push our, let's say, real model into the trigger zone, and thus skipping another like big arena. There's a skip over there that you can do, but for marathon safety plus my skill issues, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, if you haven't played this game, you should probably try it out. These go very often on Steam for like -90. They have a good multiplayer support. The co-op games of this game and a couple of other games like the Sam Revolutions or something is extremely fun. They have been featured by a lot of runners, and casually this game is pretty something you can just try out, launch, and have some fun. It features a really strong cooperative functions. Alright, so this is the second arena of the game, and we're gonna clear it. That's one. Then we're gonna kill this kamikaze very quickly, because we gotta start the arena. Alright, and now we're gonna be screaming a lot. Alright, to conserve the ammo, I'm not gonna shoot the kamikazes with my minigun. I'm gonna instead use my pistols. Pistols have infinite ammo, so we're gonna use these instead. Pistols are hit scan, as you might have noticed already. So we don't gotta bother with aiming and all that. We just gotta shoot things. And we don't care much about our health either, because for the next segment we don't kind of need a lot of health. Yo, can you reload? Thank you. Nice. So this is the first arena. After this arena, there is going to be... Wait, skeletons and then harpies? Or... Yeah, skeletons and then harpies. Alright, so this is the second part of the arena. We're gonna fight a little bit of skeletons. The big skeletons. So these skeletons, again, are predetermined. It's very easy to read where they'll be spawning, and this is how we're gonna be killing them all the time. We're gonna be conserving some ammo on the other weapons, like the laser gun, and this weapon in particular a little bit later. But as of now, we don't kind of need to care about about everything, because all we care about is killing them as fast as possible. Because it's very important to kill the last enemy of the arena as fast as possible. So now we're gonna have the red guys over here. Now. Nice. Alright. Now we're gonna be having the funny harpies segment. Any harpies segment in this run can potentially softlock the game in a way that the harpy will be just endlessly stuck. And because we are wielding a hit scan weapon, we want to be aiming at the furthest harpies. At the first few shots. And then we'll be having these red guys over here. We don't care about them a lot. Boom. After we snipe these down, there'll be an ammo pack that we kinda wanna pick up here. And by picking this ammo pack over here, I can't see things. So yeah, as you can see, these little harpies on spawn are extremely small. So now these harpies spawn. So yeah, as you can see, I'm combining my weapons, especially like this minigun, with the fact that I saved enough ammo to afford myself doing such strategies. Alright, good. So now we kind of cleared the entirety of the fun stuff. Now what I want to do is I want to pick up this armor. That's probably a mistake. I'm not sure. I haven't tried this one out ever, but again, who cares? I do. We're gonna pick this secret health up because we need a lot of health for the next segment. And here's the funny bull part. So funny bull part is called like that because there's a lot of balls and we gotta use balls to kill them. You see, like do calamburs, whatever. Where the fuck? Good. So this segment ends with a few red mechanoids spanning left and right, here and there. We're gonna kill them and then this door is going to open. We're gonna try to not waste all the ammo, because this ammo is not really something that we need, but something that I've got a strong habit by running this game for a little tournament we had in our region. We played in this game, Quick 1 and Hitman Code Name 47 for some big prize pool. Yeah, and some people from the community, so Jezik, Keltas, Kukustas, Carbon Hell, Invive, including Invive, they kind of approached us and said, well, guys, you have to learn the ancient ways of running this game, otherwise you won't be good runners. So this guy kind of approached, these people approached us, and they kind of told us a lot of facts about the game and other stuff, interesting ones. An example, one of the setups we can do a little bit closer than usual. So yeah, one of the setups you can use for rocket jumps can be done a little bit differently while letting you a lot more height. But by getting a lot more height, that's a little bit too early. You serious? Alright, we're done. So yeah, because the better setup is slower, we don't do this setup like at all. But it's consistent, and the chances are I'm going to show you this very setup at this very place. Probably no, I'm gonna be fine. If no ball will jump on me. So yeah, this is penultimate mission, penultimate section of the game. So we wanna jump here. Now we're gonna first try every time. This is one of the hardest jumps in the entire game because the conditions of going out of bounds in this section are really look, spikes. So yeah, the conditions are extremely hard. Forward. Alright. Sam refuses to listen to me. Damn, used his resource a little bit too extensively. Now he just refused to listen to me. Well, whatever. So yeah, overall, I'd say this run is pretty easy to get into. It's one of the easiest runs I've ever done. But at the same time, this run features barely any aspects, I'd say, that would be noticeable in most of the other speedruns you've probably watched. So yeah, we don't have a tutorial, we don't have pretty much anything, but we have a lot of people that still care about this game so far, which is a rarity nowadays. So yeah, most of the people would have stayed in this arena, but we're gonna skip this arena entirely by jumping across. And here we're gonna...
Well, you're a big one, ain't you?
This is the last level of the game, and here we're gonna aim a little with our hit scan weapon. Alright. What the? Alright, I wanna This is bad. So I want to get boosted as fast as possible to the very specific site. And that site is basically the middle of this road. Because at the middle of this road there's a gate that I gotta activate in order to make the game kind of proceed with the rest of its triggers. Oh my, I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. Maybe I'm not. No, we're fine. Yo, gimme, gimme, gimme. Screw you. Okay, it was a mistake. An honest mistake. Okay, so we hit the trigger. And now the timer starts. And while this timer is still going, we gotta grab this health and we gotta go all the way back. And while going all the way back, with no balls to boost us forward, we have to shoot our rockets at this beautiful final boss of the game, because this is the final boss of the game. What we're doing here is that we're optimizing the damage we're doing, and to optimize the damage, we gotta pick a little bit of cannonballs here and there. We gotta damage the boss as much as possible. And we also have to pay attention to the enemies that are behind us. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna shoot like 3 more balls. Okay, this is enough. Then we gotta pick up this ammo pack. And by picking up this ammo pack, we now have to proceed backwards. While shooting this boss and these skeletons in the back, because I don't want to be losing more HP. So what we've done now is that we've manipulated this boss to get to have a little less HP than usual, and we're gonna be using this to so this is the big one, to get the final fight a little bit faster than usual. Alright, so because we've killed all the enemies that were a part of this certain monster group, now we have these beautiful skeletons spawning. That might be wrong, but that's how I understood this section of the game. And we're going to be clearing most of the skeletons here, picking up this beautiful thingy. We have... oh, I think I came way too early. Okay, we're going to be launching a little bit more rockets then, I guess. Oh, no! We actually came in time! Wow. Alright, so this is the final boss of the game. So this is Ugzan. Ugzan wants to conquer the Earth, that's why he came with this beautiful mothership. What is health? Yo, health. So, we have to manipulate the boss into going into the middle of this arena, and we can do this by jumping at the very specific jump pads here and there, and by manipulating his position, we'll be able to quickly kill him. While we're doing this, we're going to shoot him with some rockets, some balls, and other fun stuff that we have in our arsenal. We're gonna bring his HP back to the red zone, and by having his HP in the red zone, we'll be able to manipulate his HP even further. Where it is? Alright, here we are. So you can see he's not at the place we want him to be. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go a little bit to the right. Yeah, this should be enough. Like way to the right. So you see he started moving to the right. This should be actually pretty decent. Alright. So now we're going to move even more to the right. And if everything will be done the way I want it to go, we'll be able to lure this boss at the very center of the room. He's not gonna die, I guess. No, he is. Alright. Perfect. And that is a clean kill on the final boss. No second tries, no everything. Prepare for the time.
What matters is how you use it.
Time. Alright, so this is Serious Sam, the first encounter. You know, this little game that everyone likes and enjoys. Let's check the statistics, because showing statistics is important if you wanna to have your own leaderboard. So here are my statistics. This kind of requires some verification and all that. If you want to have more serious Sam runs, you can check Ukrainian runner Keltas. Jazik holds the Reki if you care about the Reki and not the decent runs. You can check Invive. He barely streams serious Sam anymore, but whatever. Cop guys, Mr. Deagle, Kukustas, I'm not sure if they stream their runs anymore, but I assume they are. You can check these guys as well if you want to have more Sam. Lots of players that run SWAT 4 today as an opening all run Serious Sam 2, which is an even more broken game than this one. It has an actual like movement and all that. So yeah, if you want to watch some Serious Sam, there's a lot of people you can just watch. Don't stick to the world records. Watching world records is bad. As for me, I'm not probably going to run this game much. I still gotta finish other stuff related to some other speed games that I do. I still gotta present a little bit guide on this game because I promised a few people. So yeah, that's Serious Sam, the normal difficulty. If you just tuned into the Hekathon and you are watching, oh wait, this is the guy. Yes, I'm the guy. I recommend watching a few runs that will be tomorrow and today. So for today, I recommend watching Heinke's Command and Conquer run. Heinke is a very, very good runner and runs a very good game. Everyone likes Frank Klepakis' soundtrack and all that. There is Heki running some weird Tony Hawk games tomorrow with Bigelow being a little bit ahead of him. There is a cute elephant game run by Nintendo Chaos. There's also going to be Mirror's Edge relay race tomorrow. So yeah, the tomorrow is good. Tomorrow is good. But what's more good is the Sunday. Sunday is the time where you'll be seeing so much speed, you are going to go absolutely insane. No joking. I watched all of these runs by like 5 times already. Tune into the graveyard. Who's going to be running graveyard? Yo, who's going to be running graveyard? Walrus. Yes,
Walrus.
check Walrus. Yeah. So yeah, stay for more Heck. Enjoy the marathons. Enjoy the actual decent people. And not someone who who couldn't afford the OBS and instead had to run on unrecorded hypercam version. Oh my god. Alright, I'm out. I'm going to be drinking some water.